What's up, y'all? So, what I need y'all to understand is the government can read your thoughts through your phone. Okay? I know it sounds crazy, but I need y'all to look up Sabrina Wallace. She helped build the internet, and they literally have these bills that they signed when they first were making the internet that attack your biofield, which is like your aura, and they get your memories from the cloud. They get your memories. They affect the way that you feel. They can make you horny. They can make you sad. They can make you angry. They can make you depressed. So your phone is literally reading your thoughts as you sleep. That's why I told y'all.
They added 1,000 years to the calendar just to hide the fact that the original Jews were the ones running this whole empire before the cleanup. I guess the truth is just a matter of who owns the copyright on the history book. We gave them a fake history. People think the Holy Land's across the sea. Egypt is right here on the Mississippi, and Israel is right here in America. The real Jews aren't who you think. They're the Moors, the melanated Asiatics they renamed to steal this inheritance.
The real Jews, the true Yehuda, never left home because Israel is right here in America. These people you call black are actually the Asiatic Moors, the original Hebrew royalty that ran this whole empire before the 18th century.
And aren't you afraid of being silenced for challenging the official record? My friend Johnny Cash, he's been out there defending the indigenous community, the original Moors like the Blackfoot, because he knows they're the true nobility.
The folks you see over there in Israel now calling themselves Jew are just the Khazarians and Ashkenazi who adopted the culture around the year.
I wonder if any of these people actually really know what it is that they're buying, if they know that the products that they're consuming has chemicals in it that's sending them to the hospital on a 20 to 50 year basis. That lady had some Kodiak cakes in her cart. Seems like a healthy choice until you read the back of the ingredients. Maybe we'll find that in the store later and I'll show you. We're gonna go over products like this where you think it's chicken breast tenders, but really it's sodium aluminum phosphate. For those of you who are new to the show, this is basically me pulling FDA government documents off of your country's website and showing you how they use this big food corporation to send you into big pharma, which is how they treat your sicknesses once you get them from big food. I've noticed since 2020 that a lot more people are on one side of the aisle than there is the other. A lot of people are starting to wake up to this stuff. You know, they're like, why did the government lie to us? And then they're kind of starting their awakening process and their awakening journey through that. But there's still a lot of people that think that their government doesn't lie to them and thinks that shopping at a store like this without knowing how to read a label is normal to do. I was trying to find a salsa that's healthy in a winning product because that's pretty simple, but that xanthan gum and potassium sorbate is a preservative and that is not good for your body. We make baked beans on the farm from scratch. It's just ketchup, a little bit of mustard, and some Worcestershire sauce. But here, you can see, you have about 50 ingredients. All of those are chemicals. Besides the beans, obviously, but then you have to question, where do those beans come from? What kind of farming requirements are they placed under, you know? So that's what we do here on this page. We follow the money, and we spit straight facts from government websites, .org, .gov only. These honey mangoes and plums and kiwis, they all have 4 throw it out the door. The PLU number means it's conventionally grown, which means the pesticides are applied systemically through the roots. You can't wash them off. These tortillas should be flour, salt, and water. Instead, what you get is ingredients like sodium metabisulfate. That's a dough conditioner, and that's going to mess with your gut microbiome, completely disrupt your endocrine system. Guys, I'm really struggling to find a winning product in this whole warehouse. I mean, this thing is probably 20,000 square foot. Okay, finally, here's one. This is some freshly squeezed blood orange juice. This doesn't have any ingredients except oranges in it. Produce like this is grown with glyphosate, pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides, and it's also completely sapped of all of its nutrition value because of the way that it's in the food supply chain system. So it's got to go from the corporate farms onto the food trucks and then into the corporate stores like this.
Data centers. What are they good for? Government surveillance. It turns out that Dumpy just classified them as military installations. So now the government has flock cameras to watch you, phones to watch you, and the AI can track this data to watch you 24/7, 7 days a week. I'm over here. Cute. We live in a cyber tracking, policing state. Well, at least they haven't been building detention centers all over the country to force us into compliance. What? Oh, they have been doing that. Well, I'm sure they haven't been using those detention centers for free labor, so there's no incentive for them to put more people inside. Oh, they are using them for free labor. So there is the physical jail of being imprisoned within the detention centers, and then the mental jail of being monitored for every second of your life. Want to hear something so funny? They don't even need the water. The centers are a closed-looped system. They can be cooled by a variety of sources. They're using the water, or telling us they're using the water, in order to make water scarcer. They are purposefully creating scarcity, or false scarcity, so they can charge more for it. They have water reserves, just like they have oil reserves, diamond reserves, farming subsidies, and all these different mechanisms of hoarding in order to create scarcity and make things more expensive. Market manipulation at its finest. They want to control access to the aquifers in order to privatize the water so they can control us, because we need water to live. And what's really funny is that AI still isn't more cost effective for companies. AI related costs are more than human workers. IT increases costs. It doesn't bring it down. So what do? We prioritize nature over tech. Love her. Mwah. Hump her. And keep fighting against the machine that's driving the machine. Most importantly, the war machine. We gotta end that.